Hey everyone, it's Lexi. So in today's video I'll be doing my ginormous book haul for December. So this is kind of a combination of books from Christmas, Black Friday, Boxing Day, all of that stuff. So yeah, it's kind of, there's like 30 books in here, and I'll obviously do some kind of smaller things as well. I got quite a few Taylor Swift things in here that I'll show as well, in addition to movies and TV shows. So I'll make this really quick because there's a lot of stuff to go through. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So if you are new to my channel, you probably don't know this, but I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan. I love her so much, so obviously that's like a go-to for a lot of people with shopping, like at least for birthday presents, because my birthday is also in December as well. So first out, I first have the 2019 calendar. So I usually have a Taylor Swift calendar. For 2018 I had Kelsey Ballerini's, which came with my album when I ordered her Unapologetically album, but this one is just her 2019 one. It's basically a photo shoot from the Reputation album, so I'm hoping for 2020 hopefully it will be like kind of a tour one, because I really like seeing those ones as well. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one, and I'm actually gonna put it up on my wall after I'm done filming this. So I also ended up getting two of these notebooks here, and they're both this one is one that was done like basically a painting by Taylor Swift that she did, so it kind of has this thing here which I really like, and then the other one is kind of a floral one as well, which I think is really pretty. So this will be, I will really love these, and the notebooks are quite good quality actually, so that is always a plus. And then I also got this Reputation book as well, which is basically like a combination of her two kind of magazines that were through Target, but it's like a hardback, so it has like some of her poems, like pictures in here. There's some like lyrics to some of the songs and all this stuff, so if you're a Swiftie, this is a really good thing to add to your collection. Also ended up getting this one poster here, lithogram, and it kind of, you can't really see in the lighting, but it kind of changes the background depending on how you look at it as well. But I really like this picture here. I think it's a good way to end kind of the Reputation album, but it says, "In the death of her reputation, she felt truly alive." So I'm really excited. Even they also got me a frame for this as well, so I'm going to be hanging this up on my wall very soon. And then next I also have this necklace here as well, which is the rose gold, like Taylor Swift initial necklace as well. So I'll kind of do a close-up of it as well, but really like this. Rose gold is like my go-to color, and I really like the detailing of it. And then also on the back as well it says Taylor Swift, which I really enjoyed, and it's just a cute necklace as well. It's very simple, and it's just kind of, it's very work appropriate as well, and it blends in with all my clothes very nicely. Alrighty, so kind of moving on with the like movies, TV shows. The movie that I got from my parents was A Simple Favor, and I ended up seeing this with my friend the first time, and then it was so good I ended up seeing my sister with my sister to see it a second time, because it was like, oh yeah, this is totally up your alley. But it's just really intense. Like, it's not like a psychological thriller, it's just kind of like a mystery, but it kind of twists with your mind a little bit. There's a lot of plot twists in here, and it's just a really good movie, and I highly recommend it. I did not like the book. I got it from the library and I just did not like it, but the movie is really good and I highly recommend it. It's just a really good thriller, and it's very unique, and it just keeps you guessing, and of course, you know, I really love all that stuff. Next I ended up getting season 1 of The Good Doctor, which is probably one of my favorite shows on right now, but I have a huge crush on Freddie Highmore, so I was really excited when I got this, and I can add it to my TV show collection. Another TV show that I got was the final season of New Girl. I was so sad when it ended, but this show, I remember watching it when I started university. We marathoned through the first season within 24 hours, and we're rewatching it again now. But yeah, it's just a series that I feel like I really had a lot of changes going on with my life when I was watching this. So yeah, I really love the way that it ended. I think it really did a good job, so I'm happy that I have the full set now of New Girl. Then also got season 9 of Modern Family, which is just like a show that we've been watching for a really long time with my family, and that's like one of the shows that we'll sit down and all watch together. season 2 of This Is Us and all that fun stuff, so I'm pretty sure you guys are all familiar with this show, so I don't have to explain much about it. And then the next show that we've been really into this summer was How to Get Away with Murder, so we ended up getting season 1 and season 2, so I'm very happy to add this to my collection as well. This show is just so intense. It's ridiculous, but you just can't stop watching, and oh my goodness, it's just so good, you guys. I highly recommend you watch it. I think the first 4 seasons are on Netflix, so you can go and binge that there because it's just so good. Alrighty, so kind of moving on to books, which I'm sure is what you guys are mostly here for, but I first kind of had these 2 sets that kind of go together. These were from my cousin, and it was You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Yourself and Start Living an Awesome Life, which is a 2019 calendar, and then I also got the book to go with it, which is by Jen Sincero. And so we do Not So Secret Santa with my cousins, and so my cousin got me this. So she said this book was really, really good and kind of helping her just live her best life, so I'm really excited about this and having the calendar as well. It has like daily prompts, which I think will be really fun as well, and like puzzles, jokes, lists, quizzes, like quotes and all that stuff, so I think this will be good, and I can't wait to start this on the 1st. So this is one my parents got me and I was super excited about because I've been like talking about this show for a while, and it was The Crown, the official companion for volume 1. So it's talking about kind of the events that take place during the first 2 seasons of The Crown, and it talks about the filming of it and kind of the costumes and comparing to what was done in the TV show in real life and the history behind it. So I think this one will be really interesting. I know I'm just gonna like read through this like crazy. My parents just finished watching Downton Abbey. I'm like, okay, next you have to watch The Crown, so I'll probably rewatch it again with them because I think the 3rd season comes out at the end of 2019. So yeah, I really would think this would be a good thing so I can kind of learn more about the history, but yeah, I'm really excited about this one. So next, this is a book my cousin got me, and I'm really excited about this one, and it is the Chronicles of One, Book 1, or Year 1 by Nora Roberts, and this is one of her trilogies. I couldn't find a synopsis on here, and I kind of want to go into this not knowing anything about it, but my cousin read it and she said she really liked it, so I'm really excited for this one as well. I've been looking for a new kind of series to start, so I'm really excited about this one. I was really, in all honesty, I was really nerding out about this book in particular, but it is The Archive of Magic, the film wizardry of the Crimes of Grindelwald, and I really like this movie despite its flaws. I really enjoyed it. So this kind of goes, I have the first one for the first Fantastic Beasts books, but it's very like a very interactive book. So it has like these little flippy things in here, talks about the characters and like what's going on in there and kind of behind the scenes stuff, and it's just really well done. Like, it has all this stuff, so I was super excited for this one and all of that stuff, so I can't wait to read this because I was just like totally geeking out about this whole thing. So next, this was a book that I got through my plum points from Indigo, and it is Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik, and I read Uprooted earlier of 2018, and so I saw this one came out, so I was kind of holding out on it, but I had like $20 to spend, or like plum points, so I decided to pick this one up, and it's basically like I don't even know, it's like, so it says Miriam is the daughter and granddaughter of money lenders, but her father's inability to collect his debts has left his family on the edge of poverty until Miriam takes matters into her own hands. Hardening her heart, the young woman sets out to claim what is owned and soon gains a reputation of being able to turn silver into gold. So I think this one will have like a very good fairy tale element. I really liked Uprooted, so I'm really excited for this one, and I feel like it will have some dark elements as well, but yeah, I'm really excited for this one. So next, these were 3 books that were lent to me by my aunt, and I really got her into Jojo, Moyes, and kind of historical fiction. The first one here is Karolina's Twins by Ronald H. Balson, and this is the sequel to Once We Were Brothers, which is about like these like it's like a World War II novel, and it talks about, it kind of has a parallel storyline between present day and past, and so it kind of follows a lawyer and then her kind of like investigator who kind of work on World War II crimes. So I think this one will be really interesting. I don't really want to know too much about this one because I kind of like going into these historical fiction ones not knowing too much about it. And next I have Night Music and The Horse Dancer by Jojo Moyes, and again I don't really know too much about these, but she really enjoyed them, so I definitely have to finish them before Easter when she comes to visit so that I can give them back to her. This is one I was really super excited about, and my mom ended up getting this for me, and it is Stillhouse Lake by Rachel Kane, and it's basically about this woman who is kind of like a shy Midwestern kind of woman, nothing really fancy about her, until one day she she's kind of flees once she finds out that her husband is a serial killer, and so her husband is in prison, and she takes refuge in a new home on remote Stillhouse Lake. Though still the target of stalkers and internet trolls who think she had something to do with her husband's crime, Gwen dares to think her children can finally grow in peace, but just when she's starting to feel at ease at her new identity, body turns up in the lake. A threatening letter starts arriving from an all too familiar address. So I think this one will be really interesting and creepy. I really want to get back into my like crime murder series this year, so I feel like this one, and I think this is a series as well, will be really, really good, and I've heard really great things about this, so I'm really excited for this one. So next, I was not expecting getting these at all, like these next two series, but they're basically the next 5 books in the Erica Foster series by Robert Bryndza, the first being The Night Stalker, Dark Water, Last Breath, Cold Blood, and Deadly Secrets. So I read the first one, The Girl in the Ice, in 2017, and I really liked it, but I just never ended up picking up the rest of the books in the series. But my parents ended up giving me the next 5, so I want to kind of reread the first one so I can get familiar with the characters and just marathon through all of these, because I think that one will be a lot of fun, and it's just a really good, it's a very modern series as well, I feel, because of the ones like Brazilian Isles, the Patricia Cornwell, like Case Carpetta series, or like the Temperance Brennan series. They start out like in like the 90s or early 2000s, so they're a little dated, but this one is a little bit more modern as well, and I really love the first one, so I can't wait to dive into this series. And so again, with kind of the Erica Foster series, my parents then also got me the next 5 books in the Tracy Crosswhite series. So I read My Sister's Grave this year in 2018, and I really ended up enjoying it. It was so good, and yeah, so they got me the next 5 books, the second one being Her Final Breath, Clearing, The Trapped Girl, Close to Home, and A Steep Price. So like again, I want to just marathon through these. I really liked them and all that stuff, so like I said, really excited, and I wasn't expecting getting these 2 series, so I'm very grateful for that. So next, these were 2 that I ended up picking up half-price books when I was just kind of walking through there one day, as like, you know, you find yourself at the bookstore. And so the first one, these were 2 that I've already read. So the first one was Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick, which I read 2 years ago, and then Yes Please, which I ended up reading this year as well. So yeah, I'm really happy that I finally have like my finished or like my own copy of these, because I did end up enjoying these autobiographies and they're just fun, and so I'm happy to add these to my collection. So this was one my brother ended up getting for me, and I was really excited. It is The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo, and these are a collection of short stories from the Grisha universe, and so yeah, I was really wanting to get this last year, but I just never got around to doing it, so my brother ended up picking it up for me. But I really love the Grisha trilogy, and I am really excited to kind of read these fairy tales. I'm pretty sure they'll be dark and spooky and all of that fun stuff, so yeah, I can't wait to pick this one up. So these next two were from my sister, and it was The Bear and the Nightingale and The Girl in the Tower by Katherine Arden. And I ended up picking up this one from the library, and I ended up reading it in November. And I really liked it. It's a little bit of a slow burn, but once I really got into it, I was like really into it. And so I hopefully plan on reading The Girl in the Tower kind of in January as well, because I know the third and final book comes out in January or like in February, within like early 2019. So I really kind of want to marathon through, and I'm very interested to see where this series, like the direction this one goes in. I think will be really interesting to see, because it kind of left on a bit of a cliffhanger. So this is one that I am really excited about as well. And yeah, this was from my parents as well. And it was the Magnolia Table, basically a collection, like a cookbook by Joanna Gaines, and I was really excited about this. I've had my eye on this for a while, and I do have a couple cookbooks, but I kind of want to do like the Julie and Julia movie where I cook basically my way through a cookbook. And there's some stuff in here that I know I won't eat, like I don't like deviled eggs, but these sound really good. So I think like I'll find, like my brother would probably eat them, but like eggs really creep me out. But like it's just a really neat book, and I kind of want to cook my way through this. So if you guys want to see a video of me starting to do that, let me know. But yeah, I'm really excited. I was like super excited for this one. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video is running a bit long, but if you made it through all the way through the end, you know, kudos to you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have a lot of books going into 2019 to look forward to. Like I said, like you'll see in my 2019 reading goals that I don't want to buy as many books this year, just because of some things that will be happening later on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what some of the books you got for Christmas or this holiday season, and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.